to do it again. I'm going to try to be brief today. But I want to try something different. Could you go to... I'm going to ask, how many of you have your phones? I'm going to ask you to take out your phone. I wanted to poll you today and see if you could listen to the messages that I've been giving. Are we coming along? One more moment. I want you to go to the site that is saying there, who did? As fast as some of you text, I know you should be able to get that pretty quickly. Is that the right code?
So after you type that in the technical site, type that code in. 588664.
Okay, are you there? Everybody have it? Have it, show your hands.
It's going to look like this. And then where it says game 10, you put in 588664.
Okay, so. If you do not have it, raise your hands.
If you need help.
It's the second home that I expect. Okay, we need to go ahead. We need to start. Yes, pick a nickname. Any name.
Once you pick a nickname, your name will appear on the screen.
All right, let's get started. So you should see your nickname up here. Let's get started. First question. Okay. Which tribe is known for his anger? On the phone.
Judah is a triangle, Simeon is a circle, and
Gotta hurry. It was Simeon. I mean, you got that right.
ready?
Next one. Okay, you ready to go with this? This tribe was known for his discernment. This tribe was known for being very keen and understanding. God, true or false? He was the priest. 4, 3, 2. From the tribe of Judah. Thank you. All right, thank you. I just wanted to see if you guys have been listening. You never know when you're going to be tested. You can tell when you're with Christians because they cheat. For a couple of weeks now, we've been looking at the sons of Jacob, also known as tribes of Israel. These men whose names are on the gates of heaven. Can you imagine? We started with Reuben. Reuben, the firstborn, unstable as water. He was supposed to be the primogenitor, the strength and the excellence of his father. He forfeited his birthright because he had lack of control. He wound up having an affair with his father's wife. But somewhere along the line, through the grace of God, he overcame. And his name is on the gate of heaven. The next was Simeon. Simeon was the second candidate for the birthright, but he murdered innocent men. Anger caused him to miss out on his inheritance. But somehow, somewhere, God found him, and through the grace of God, Levi's name, Simeon's name is on the gates of heaven. Next is Levi. Levi was a follower, obsessively, but he overcame his compulsion and decided to get in line with Jesus. And his name too is on the gates of heaven. And then we read about Judah, the fourth son of Jacob, who struggled with lust of the flesh and an assortment of other issues. But his name is a name to be revered, for it is from the tribe of Judah that the Lion of the tribe of Judah came. Names like David and Solomon from the tribe of Judah. And his name too is on the gates of heaven. Lastly, the last time we met, we talked about the tribe of Dan, who was especially gifted. He possessed a keen sense of understanding and discernment. But rather than use that gift for the glory of God, he used it for evil. His name is the only name missing from the original root. Not on the gates of heaven. He did not murder anyone. He did not have lustful problems. But by backbiting, by gossiping, his name was removed. Careful. Careful what you say. Each of these brothers had flaws and imperfections. But all but one thus far. Names are on the gates of heaven. And today we will meet yet another son of Jacob. And this discover just what this tribe had for us to ponder. So we pray. Merciful God of heaven, we want to thank you for the privilege of coming before you, just to spend a moment in your word. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Naphtali is the sixth son of Jacob, the second son of Rachel's handmaid, Bilhah. Now you might recall that Leah had given Jacob 4 sons, and Rachel, because she has not given Jacob any sons, suggested that maybe he should perhaps spend some time with her handmaiden, that way she would have a son. And for some strange reason, Jacob agreed. And for the second time, Bilhah has a son. It is interesting to me that there is only one sentence dedicated to the blessing of Naphtali. Just one sentence. But in that sentence, the blessing is given in good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Jacob, in blessing his son, as he was blessing his son, he would think of things and ideas that they could relate to. He thought of Judah as a lion, regal, powerful, and he thought of Dan as a serpent. And as he's blessing Naphtali, he says, Naphtali is like a hind let loose. And he gives good words, wonderful words, beautiful words, wonderful words of life. The New English translation says Naphtali is a free-running deer, and he speaks delightful words to those who run by. Naphtali's character is different from Judah, who was a kingly dominant presence. Naphtali is like a female deer. Timid, ready to flee at the slightest sight of danger. But he possesses a gift that everybody covets. He's the bearer of good news. He has the ability to find those who are downtrodden and cast down and discouraged. And by his words, he lifts them back up. Amen. The despondent he brings joy to. His was not an unruly tongue, I spoke of in James. People, when they saw him coming, they didn't flee. You know how some people come and you know they got gossip on their mind. Oh, here you come again. When they saw Naphtali, they rejoiced because they knew he had good news. Another characteristic about the deer is that deer are very watchful, especially watchful of the young. There is not another animal in the kingdom that is more keen to the sense of danger than deer, particularly the female deer. Did you know that somehow in their communication, the deer, when they get together, they set the female deer in strategic places to watch and make sure nothing happens. At the slightest sight of danger, they stop and get everybody's attention. This is Naphtali, quick to sense danger, swift to flight, and graceful in his movement. Understanding the landscape. Understanding the landscape. Knowing which path to take and which path to avoid. Setting the example for the young. Are you listening? It is said of Naphtali that the cause of God was more precious to him than life itself. He did not shrink from fighting in high places. And he would even expose himself to the fiery darts of the enemy if it would protect another. His name is a bit at odds with his character. The name Naphtali really means one who wrestles. It's a derivation of the Hebrew word Naptul, which stands for one who contends, battles, or wrestles. It is obvious that Rachel had some inner turmoil going on when she named this child. Listen, Naphtali's father Jacob had contended with his brother Esau for the birthright. Rachel was contending with Leah, wrestling in their childbearing for the goal of whose son would have the birthright. Rachel thought she was wrestling with her sister. Jacob thought he was wrestling with his brother. But in the end, they both discovered they were wrestling with each other. How many of you are wrestling? And who are you wrestling with? Careful, you may be wrestling with God. Naphtali was given the territory bordering the west shore of the Sea of Galilee. Oh, I love how this plays out. It became a favorite of Solomon, King Solomon. But during the time of Christ, Naphtali no longer possessed the shores of the Sea of Galilee. But way back in the book of Isaiah prophesied that the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali would see a great light. And in the fulfillment of it, Jesus, the light of the world, came to the Galilean Sea and gave a good word. You can read that in Isaiah 9, 1 and 2. There will be 12,000 from the tribe of Naphtali. He was known for his swift of feet and flight of feet, following the Lamb wherever he goes. 12,000 that during their probationary period here on the earth, they gave out a good report. Goodly words, encouraging words. And fearlessly stood at their post, ready to sacrifice life and limb rather than compromise the word of God. In Moses' last blessing of the tribe of Naphtali, he says, "O Naphtali, satisfied with favor, full of the blessing of the Lord." It is a condition which each child of God covets. Every child of God desires to be said of them, they are satisfied with the favor of God. Let's pray. Merciful God of heaven, bless us now that we might be among those who spreads the good news. Make us swift to flee evil, quick to respond to your word, and defensive of those who are young. In Jesus' name.